Dude, dude. Spooky high school. The sweetest years of our lives. I think you have to fucking press thing, Bridget.
Oh,
Yeah, it's all
spooky
controlled by
high
you.
school. The sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were.
Ooh, I'm
Who
Oz.
am
I
I?
wanna be Oz. I wanna be... No, you're...
Is that the shadow guy?
Yeah,
I swear to God, I'm
I
white.
wanted to be him. I wanna be him.
You're such
Yeah.
a dick.
Maybe Fire Bitch or fucking... Oz Zerzer. Ooh. Okay. That's Brian. Brian Yu.
Sure.
Are you name? Are you picking your name, like setting your name as the actual name?
Yeah, I'll just set mine
Okay.
to...
All right.
What a twink.
Shut up!
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates.
Miranda
Miranda
Vanderbilt.
Okay, you go
I
for
wonder.
it then.
19.
Maybe
A sweet
warn me.
mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LaVey, 21. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love for fire.
That's just fucking Kachan from fucking
I know.
My Hero.
Scott Howell, also 21. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart.
Uh, this is high school, right?
Yeah, but they have to age up
Why
the
are they all
characters.
21?
Because they have to age up the
Oh.
characters or it'll be illegal.
Fair enough.
Liam D. Lioncourt, over 400 years old, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Yay!
Polly Geist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean, self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business.
I'm going for the big dumb idiot in the middle.
I'm going for Damien.
What? You're so edgy. What
Shut
edgy
up!
boy.
He's hot!
Hey, you keep reading.
It was clear. It had to be one of them. But who? I can see his fucking chest. We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
I'm gonna fuck that big boy. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM.
Trademark.
We'll throw a bunch of absurd question marks at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Wow.
How do you know who's going first?
I don't know.
Okay, that's you.
Pray to each night before sleeping. Praying is for fools. I took compromising pics of a god molesting a tree, and now I blackmail him for whatever I want.
Okay, I already know who.
A lot
If you
more
pick that, I
after.
already know who that's gonna be.
Who?
That will be Liam.
Wait, so what I answer here
Yeah, where you
forces me
answer
into
here, it depicts who you go for, or well, you can change who you go for later on because it gives you 2 options, and you can pick from that. Yeah, when you finish the test, it gives you 2 options of who you can go for.
Okay,
but you can go
I can't remember what was the big guy's name.
That's Scott.
Okay.
Okay, I
Okay,
don't.
what do I
But
pick
some of
for
them
him?
don't refer to. Some of these don't refer to like the to like that exact person yet. You have to get to questions before. Let me look at these. For all kinds of gods, I have this business for people who paid him. Okay, that's for Vera. Praying is kind of lame. I have a group text set up with some deities. I think that one might be Polly.
Okay, well I'm picking this one.
Okay. Yeah, for me I would be this one too. Okay, no, this was different. Okay, this one's smart. Alright.
Okay, if you had to have sex with an animal, which animal would it be? Oh wow. A swan. They're classy. Plus, it reminds me of that.
Oh wait, these are the fucking things
Leda
that you
and the
get.
swan. So at least by bestiality standards, has a certain chic appeal. Wow. A human being, because I'm the kind of douchebag who loves to find loopholes in stupid questions like this one. A great white shark. If I had a fucking animal, let's at least make it a story worth telling. Yes.
Yeah, definitely this one.
Wow, why are you just fucking
Because
trying
I'm trying to. Okay, I'm trying to think. These are all the fucking. These things. These are all the fucking the attributes that you get, that you start with.
Okay, what criteria would you use to name your children? Just a
Just swear word.
That's fucking hilarious. My name plus the second. Something simple and friendly like Bobby or Mary. A non-heteronormative name to give them freedom to define themselves on their own terms. Meh, no name, it's just too much work. I will research for a name that is pun-proof and joke-proof. No one will pick on them. I mean, usually like this, I guess.
I go for a swear word.
It's a romance, Scott.
You
but...
you fucking picked a Liam. You got Liam instead.
Yeah, but I didn't mean to. I was just trying to pick like my personality.
Because I can. Okay.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Fuck yeah!
You have no
You have
idea.
no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from the nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. Fuck yeah. You gain +2 fun. Hell yeah. You notice Liam and Damien talking to each other. Maybe you're a little jealous, so you decide to join them.
God damn.
Ugh.
Yeah, you didn't get Scott.
I'm gonna steal Damien.
No! Don't go for Damien!
The
No.
entire concept of slaying is barbaric, radically motivated, and deeply rooted in an abhorrent colonial mindset. Wow, this guy's pretentious as fuck!
That's his whole arc.
Wait, you can see what I'm looking
Yeah,
at,
I can
right?
exactly. Yeah, because
Okay.
we're going through you first.
And their outfits black on red. It's like bad cosplay as a fashion statement. Calm down, Cowton. Chill out. Jesus Christ. I'm just pissed that they get such a cool name. You know, if I murder a dude, I'm just a killer. But if one of them murders one of us, they're a slayer. Slayer is a metal band. The Killers is just post-pop baby shit. Wow. There was a time when I would have hotly debated the genre classification of the Killers with you. But they're popular now and so are obviously garbage. Wow. And the same goes for Slayers. Someone really ought to put an end to this archaic practice. You mean by murdering all the Slayers? We tried that, Damien. We've been trying that for literally centuries. No, what we need is new incentives, something fresh, something modern, something like... Liam seems to be drawing a blank, but you're not. Your idea is simple yet effective. Murder all the Slayers. A massive PR campaign letting people know that every cool person in history was either a vampire or a demon. Yes.
So
Bad
creative.
massive PR campaign. When you lost me at cool person, and then you got me back with history. Oh, I can't wait to educate the ignorant public. For example, did you know that Caligula and Jack the Ripper were the same vampire? Yeah, everybody knows that. But did you know Virginia Woolf was a demon? Ah yes, A Room of One's Own was originally titled A Doom of One's Own. Oh, we got so much research to do. Come on, Damien, let's go to the library. Fuck! You've doomed Damien to his own personal hell, but Liam's on cloud 9. You gain +2 smarts and
All
+1
right.
charm.
My turn.
Great, I didn't want to be here.
Let's
Okay,
see.
good. You enjoy.
Okay. I need to go to bathroom.
I kind of like Liam, but I mean, I really want Scott because big.
Yeah. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you give 0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness. Suddenly a chill runs through you, as if the very fabric of reality is in danger. Scanning your surroundings, you quickly discover the reason for the feeling. Polly and Damien are together, and they're bored. Damien! 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 What? I must have fallen asleep for a second because nothing is on fire. I know, right? Nothing crazy has happened in the last 47 minutes, and I'm dead! I mean, I am literally actually dead, but also I am dead because of how bored I am! What if we just... Oh, fuck, I'm so bored I can't even think of something to do to not be bored! No! Help us, somebody please, cause a sexy problem! Break the 7 seals and reach Crawlack through the world fucker. Then
World
the party
fucker.
goblins. I want to break the 7 seals and recalculate the
Hell yeah.
world, fucker! Using an accursed sword someone was stupidly enough to give you, you shatter the ward separating the world fucker from our world. Emerges onto his mortal plane with a noise like a million throats being slit at once, wreathed in bloody vapor. These are the end times that the ancient poets foreignly prophesied. This realm will rot like the maggot-riddled corpse it is. Ah, sick, it's the world fucker. Come to fuck the world. Yas! Hey, world fucker, wanna party? Kralox, dude, speaks with a voice like a snake eating itself. He says, hell yes. You all head off to a party all night, leaving a trail of flaming wreckage in your wake. The world is doomed, but at least it's not boring. You gain +2 fun in one bolt.
Sure.
Oh, you can sit with Scott. Fuck!
Just running around the fucking place, just going.
I would
"I'm gonna
love
sit
to
with
fucking animate that shit. Just you fucking panting and trying to figure out where the fuck to sit.
him." I was trying to get up there, but it kept like going to the side, and I was like, ah!
Who do I sit with? Do I sit with Catgirl? Do I sit with
fine.
Demon? Or do I sit with Scott?
You find Polly and Scott huddled at your chosen table. If these two are together, it can only mean one thing.
Oh my god,
I
he's
hereby call this meeting of the Prank Masters to order. God, I want to fuck him so hard. Prank Master Howell, present and accounted for. Airman Geist, all dressed up and ready to prank. She's hot too, though, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, how come you get to be the chairman? Well, which one of us can throw chairs around the room with our ghost powers? Well, I don't have ghost powers, so... Oh, you! I get it! Chair! Man! But... no time to argue, Scott. We've got to come up with a baller food prank before the end of lunch. Oh yeah, what if we ate all our food like a good boy? Is that a prank? Wow, I love him. No, Scott, for the last time, that's not a prank, and I don't eat. But I am having trouble coming up with another idea. Anybody else? You've been waiting all your life for an opportunity like this. You propose the ultimate food prank. Eat everybody else's food like a good boy. Replace all the food with chairs. No. Yes, eat other people's food. You can do that? Well, I can. But I can. Even if it's on somebody else's plate? Even if it's in somebody else's tummy? I mean, you have to eat them. But yeah. Exactly half of that was right. Which half? Oh no, time to figure it out. We got a prank now while the pranking's good. Wait, what about me? Food falls right through me. But you and Scott are already blazing a trail through the cafeteria, gobbling everything in sight. Scott accidentally eats a few people along with their food, but he politely brooks them out when they complain. By the time school security kicks you two out, you're both totally stuffed with food and affection for each other. Oh!
Alright. Alright.
Go be gay.
Alright. I must sit. You find Vera sitting in front of a pile of money instead of food, as usual. Damien comes over and drops his own money
Mood.
pile on the table, and also some organs.
Oh, not bad.
Not bad, but I prefer to exert a
Okay, she's
little.
kinda hot. Sorry, I interrupted you. That was my bad. But she
God
just-
damn,
she
I'm
just
trying to
swooned
fucking
me.
monologue and shit. You just talking about how Medusa bitch is hot as fuck.
I mean, she is though. Look at her. Well, you're gay, so I can't. ask
Not
your
bad, but I prefer to exert a little less effort for my income. A dejected swamp creature slumps over to the table and adds some money to Vera's pile. Income? You mean this stuff? This is just what people throw at me to get me to stop punching them. And this is what people throw at me to keep me from revealing what kind of porn they're into. But I agree, the money is only secondary. The frowns on their faces are their own reward. Still, I'm always looking to improve efficiency. Have you tried developing...
Wait, bruh. Guess where I'm headed right after we finish the play.
Oh my fucking god, you're so indecisive!
What?
You are so fucking indecisive.
Why?
Because, fuck, I thought you were supposed to go for Scott, and now it feels like you're gonna go for the fucking snake bitch.
No. I'm just saying, guess where I'm going after this. We play this game.
Where are you going?
Rule 34.
I knew you were gonna fucking say that! Okay.
Yep. Where else would I go, man? Okay, continue.
Have you
My bad.
tried developing business contacts in hell? Your victims will be even more terrified if they know death won't save them. Yeah, but that doesn't work on the undead. Those, you need a priest. A priest? You know how my family feels about priests? Ugh, I'm sick of terrorizing people on one at a time. There's gotta be a way to terrorize everybody in the cafeteria at once. And make money at the same time. I'm sure there is. That is, after all, the essence of capitalism. Set the building on fire and charge an exit V. Trick everyone in the cafeteria to having an orgy. Then film it, blackmail, and bulk.
The fire one would get Damien.
Yeah, definitely. Set the building on fire.
Right.
I'm surprised you didn't think of that, dumb Damien. Damien, where'd he go? Hey, I'm back. I was setting the building on fire real quick. Did I miss anything? What about the rest of the plan? There was a plan. Not anymore. Damon, immune to fire as he is, continues doing exactly what he was doing before the fire. Beating people up for their money and organs.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright. Alright. Let's see, my bonus is at 7, my fun is at 7. Since I haven't done the fun, since I haven't done that yet, I guess it's fun now. The day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Everything is fine until Juan, the small, magical Latino cat, asks what you think you're doing. Damn, you didn't remember you suck at dancing, but you decided to go all in and pretend it's a new dance move, apparently called the Groovy Masaka. Juan looks at you and he asks you to teach him the Groovy Masaka. In no time, half the party is following your steps, enjoying the Groovy Masaka all together. It's a party to remember. You gain 2 plus fun and a cool story to tell your grandkids someday. You
I
notice?
didn't know twinks could dance.
Shut the fuck up! This is my comfort character! You notice Damien and Miranda squatting on the grass, poking something with a stick. You rush over, hoping for a dead possum, but instead you find them gathered around. An entire tiny metropolis.
Fucking metal.
Check the shit out! It's our kingdom. I call it Smalltopia. A tiny voice from the city shouts up at you. It's called West Pemberley, and we're not a monarchy! I was gonna just burn it all with a magnifying glass, but I'm happy Miranda stopped me. It's good to be king. A tiny voice from the city says, we vote for our leaders in biannual elections. Biannual elections, fuck.
Are you having a fucking stroke?
Look, if I read too fast, I don't know what I'm saying. And I do that all the time.
Same.
But we are facing a quandary, how to boost our kingdom's struggling economy. Yeah, the whole place has been facing an economic recession ever since the hospital to build its nest. The tiny voice says, that red guy stole the hospital and lied about it. I'm used to managing kingdoms that are significantly larger, but much more underwater. I'm afraid I'm at a loss. Yeah, how about being our loyal advisor? The pay's shit, but you can take whatever buildings you want. Hey, says the tiny voice. Build a new hospital out of popsicle sticks and hot glue. You know what also boosts an economy? War. I think I saw an anthill over by the water fountain. Yeah. See, Miranda, this is exactly what I've been telling you. The best solution is usually violence related. You truly are wise, Damien. Very well, to war! The 3 of you instigate a war with the ants by leaving a trail of syrup between Smalltopia and the anthill. The tiny city is soon devoting its entire infrastructure to combating the Formic menace. They build barracks, train troops, and construct missile silos. By the end of the period, they've bombed the ants back to the Stone Age with tiny, adorable nuclear weapons. The drinking fountain will be radioactive forever, but Smalltopia's new military-industrial complex really has revitalized its economy. You gain 1 plus bonus and 2 plus money as a bonus for your new permanent position of the Smalltopia Defense Council.
Sure.
I never realized how fucking deep and hot Brian's voice is. Thank you.
That is voiced by Aaron Hansen?
He is?
Yeah? Oh, okay. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. That was it. Oh, you notice Liam and Scott having a discussion. Scott! Scott looks confused, and Liam looks bored, which means they're probably having an argument.
Lame.
Look. Lame. Sorry. Look, not that I care, but aspiring to be a professional sports star is both impractical and passé. Wait, you don't care? But you walked all the way over here just to tell me that. I called him out, man.
Internet trolls be like.
Plus, don't you want to be like a professional magnetic ibuprofen memetic influencer? Try to keep
what?
up. But how does one of those guys earn money? Memetic influencers don't earn money, Scott. We earn cultural capital. Oh, okay. How much cultural capital does a sandwich cost? I can see that I'm not getting through to you. Hey, could you explain to this cretin why my career path is objectively the best? Yeah, and also could you explain what a cretin is? Oh, he's so cute! Look at his little smile and his little wink.
Oh my god.
Liam means he wants to be an artist, and artists are important. Who do you think designs all those sports jerseys? Actually, I think sports is the best career. I mean, how far can a memetic influencer throw a football? Huh? I'm gonna say that.
Not so bold.
Ooh. Extremely far. The farthest. What? Yep, it's what we're best at. But I've spent my entire life trying to be the best at throwing footballs.
Lame.
That was your
Not
first
cool.
mistake. Oh no. Oh no. I've wasted my whole life. Sports is meaningless. Whoa, I mean, I didn't mean to. I was just trying to win the argument, but it's too late. Scott runs away in tears. Liam feels like a lying douchebag, and it's all your fault. Oh!
Well, at least you gained points with Scott, though.
Fair enough. Something happened to Brian.
Sure.
You're practicing your moves against the invisible ninjas who are totally real and totally after you. When you spy a much more visible threat. Oh god. Yo, fuck Hammer. I need your advice about something. Do you know what the most powerful force on Earth is? Stronger than anvils or swords or my 9-pack abs? It's love. Oh!
Oh my god!
And I think I might just be in it with your buddy Oz. And sure, love is already hardcore! Just because the feelings are so strong, and that's badass! But the love will be doubly as strong and badass if it turns out that Oz is as hardcore as I think he is. And of course, there's really only one way to judge a person's true soul. You know him pretty well. Do you know what his inner murder weapon would be? Duh, of course you do. By which you mean you're totally happy to make
Okay,
it
can
up
I
on
wait?
the
Can I
spot.
choose what things you're about to pick?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
So now it's time to decide Oz's fate. Fun, right? Don't be a dick unless you want to. In case, totally go for it.
Hopefully,
Maybe I
okay,
will.
wait, okay, let me see. Major cardiovascular disease. Oz is the ultimate murderer, the leading cause of death worldwide. And something capable of catching up to tough motherfuckers who have survived everything else. An electric chair. That's how boring Oz is. He would have just be standard government. Do the cardiovascular disease.
Yeah. Damn! I wouldn't have even thought of that. If major cardiovascular diseases were a knife, they would be the sharpest and deadliest knife ever. If they were a sword, they would be 2 katanas. If they were a gun, they would be an atomic bomb. It's not a gun, man. You're wrong, but okay. Wow, a cardiovascular disease was raging in Oz this entire time, and I never even knew it. Well, that's confusingly worded, to say the least. But luckily, since you were the one who started this metaphor, you know that Oz isn't likely to die. Unless he is dying to go to prom with Damien, in which case, bam, you're welcome, Oz. And you gain +3 boldness.
Yeah, it gives me boldness because it's basically skipping class.
Oh.
That day you visit the bathroom to take a number 2, don't worry, there won't be an illustration of that specific moment. Thing is, you make one of the boldest decisions in your life. You don't put paper on the toilet seat before using it. Look at you, you crazy bastard. You gain +2 bonus and probably 1 plus Staphylococcus with a slight chance of 1 plus STD.
Nice. Disgusting.
Out of the corner of your eye, you notice Damien playing with a big knife, like he's trying to figure out where to stab himself with it. Hey, why'd you stop me? I was about to give myself a sweet body mod. You know, they say body modifications are forever, but the shock value sure isn't. I broke my horn off and my dads were only pissed off for, what, 3 weeks? Maybe I'm just not going hard enough. I need something that will really freak everybody out, like a tattoo of my face, on my face!
Does he have gay dads?
Yes, he does.
That's adorable.
No, too subtle. Hey, you look like a deviant. Got any good ideas for a sick body mod? You're thinking too big. It's the tiny details that really freak people out. How about a tattoo of your face on the tip of your tongue? Gun hands.
Oh my god, wait.
Gun
What am I
hands.
gonna pick?
fuck me! Why didn't I think of that? Oh yeah, fuck you, alright.
Oh
Half
my
the
God,
killer
stop it. I knew you were
robots
gonna
at
say something like that.
half the killer robots at this school have gun hands, and they're fucking sweet! Like, I really only use my hands for hurting people anyway. What do I need all of these fingers for? Catch you later. I'm gonna chop off my hands with a meat cleaver and say hello to bullet handshakes. Later, you find Damien in the hall, punching lockers with his surprisingly regular hands. It's so unfair! They won't sell me gun hands, just because I've done a few too many murders. I guess it's just you and me and our regular hands against the system. You're actually sort of relieved that Damien didn't end up with gun hands. Plus, helping him beat up half the school to blow off steam is a real bonding experience. You gain +2 fun and 1 bonus.
Sure.
How, if he had gun hands, how would he finger your booty?
Shut the fuck up!
What? It's a genuine question. Oh, man.
Give me your money.
Give me your money.
Wait, what is this? Where am I?
Okay, so this
Welcome
bit.
to my
Okay, so
little shop, buy
basically,
some shit.
it's like skipping. You're basically skipping shit. So you can buy shit from her to like increase stats and like have like story events play out differently.
Okay. But
Oh my God, there's Bob
tampon used by
Ross.
the former prom queen. There's a tampon that's been used. Good for good old blood rituals, or in case you're just a creep with unhealthy obsessions. Don't even dare ask me how I got this. A fake badass tattoo.
A PR
I only
agent.
have $5. Some impractical yet kind of funny glasses. I guess it keeps on giving. Wait, it's
Thank
$0.
you.
No refunds.
Mind control lessons.
Strange. You could have sworn Polly and Damien were at this table when you picked.
Noob.
Psst. Hey, loser, down here. It's us, Polly and Damien, hiding under this table for totally innocent reasons. A ferocious roar sounds from the door of the cafeteria. Crazy Martin, the werebear janitor, is here, and he's looking for someone. Oh shit, he's here. Why is he after us anyway? I think what we did really falls more under federal jurisdiction. International law, more like. Those munchkins were Canadian citizens. Now that you mention it, I think we might actually have to face a war crime for tribunal. Worth it though, right? Oh, totally. As long as we get away from the buzzkill the bear over there. Just hide in the ghost zone. You know, the special alternate dimensions only ghosts can use. Hide under diplomatic immunity. I mean, you're both princesses of hell, right? Not me! I'm not even a princess of hell! Guess you should have thought of that before being born a commoner, huh? I wasn't born, Damien. I was died. Well, die better next time. I'll try to keep that in mind when I'm being tried at Fairy Tale Court for negligent munchkincide. Great, let me know how it goes. I'm off to crush an orphanage and get away with it because I'm royalty. Later. After
That's
the
some good shit right
orphanage
there.
crushing, Damien takes you out for ice cream. Sweet, literally.
Sure.
Oh my god, I want Vera's drinking her customary lunchtime scotch, because you can drink whatever the hell you want at this school, but Scott's not making it easy for her. Hey Vera, what you drinking? Scotch. Why? Because it smells like delicious forest fire, and I'm curious. What's it called? Scotch. Yes. No, that's what it's called. What? Scotch. Yes. No, I'm not saying your name. I'm saying the name of the drink. I'm drinking. It's scotch. It's mine? No, it's mine. Then why is it called scotch? That's just what it's called. Oh, it's like an energy drink for Scots? I mean, it's like an energy drink for Scottish people. Hey, I'm a Scottish person. I'm as Scottish as it's possible to be. I'm the most Scot. No, gah. What will it take for you to drop this issue? Scott's not going to drop it unless you do something. So you cut in and say, yeah, it's called Scots, but today is opposite day, so everything that's Scots is actually Vera's. You're right, Scott. That drink is your birthright. Chug, chug, yes.
There should have been an option to kiss
You don't have to tell. You don't have to tell me 5 times. Bottoms up. No, what are you doing? Stop. Okay, I just drank the whole bottle anyways. You utter twit. That scotch was brewed for King Tut himself. I had to have an adventuring archaeologist betrayed and murdered for that bottle. What? Sorry, could you say that again? I was blackout drunk from all your scots I drank. You're impossible. I'm impossible. Hooray! You drag Scott away to escape Vera's wrath. He spends the afternoon doing all of your math homework for you. Turns out Scott's way smarter when he's blacked out. Amazing.
Let's see. Bonus is at 11. Fun is at 11. Okay, so next fun. That day during recess, you start a half-hour raid that goes full crazy. You spot Juan, the small magical Latino cat, who seems a bit sad. He explains to you that he's worried people are so used to calling him Juan, the small magical Latino cat, that now everyone defines him only by his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him in such simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there are around 23 other different Juans in the school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. You tell him you'll never forget about him and the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom's prequel, Monster Middle School. You have a great time remembering those crazy stories. You gain 2+ fun.
Hot.
You're minding your own business when Damien comes rushing through, punching everyone who's minding their own business. Fuck, I'm so angry! I'm so angry I want to pull my own skull out and eat it! I'm so angry I want to set the school on fire and then punch the fire in its fucking face! I'm so angry I want to spend years accumulating political capital so I can become president and then use my nuclear codes to blow up the sun! And you! You're standing in my way! Move before I punch you so hard you'll remember with melancholy the times when you could have moved without all your bones hurting! Oh no, violence incoming. Think fast. Joke's on you, pal. I'm a pragmatist. I avoid any kind of idealization of the past because it has no use and therefore I refuse feeling any kind of melancholy. No time to think clever. Start dancing for no reason!
I feel like that's probably what you should do.
You have no idea what to do, so you just start doing a silly dance. It is really, really silly indeed. Before you realize all your classmates have joined you in your silly little dance. What the fuck?! Move or I will kill you dead, noob! But Damien, you can't deny he's actually moving. Yeah, and quite the moves he has. Clearly, even Damien can't fight against logic. Maybe you should move, Damien. Don't be a loser. Yeah, as you just said, here you move or you die. All your classmates start chanting, move or die! Move or die! Ugh! Damien, frustrated by the crazy mindless but joyful mob you created, finally leaves. Still from afar, you can see an eternal fire burning in the back of his eyes, but for now, you gain 2+ bonus and 1+ fun.
Sure.
I don't know what the.
I feel like he probably hates you.
No, if that was the case, I think something else would have happened.
I'm going there. I don't know. What
Oh my
this
god, his face.
is. Hot.
I know.
But that day you listened to your elders and learned valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at the school. You gain +2 smarts. Suddenly, you hear the elegant gurgling sound of water trumpets. Miranda issue a royal
To
decree.
Miranda Vanderbilt.
I, Princess Miranda Vanderbilt, grant you permission to speak casually with me for a short period. You're welcome. Fuck yeah, you're awesome at speaking casually. Let's do this. Now that we're speaking casually, I really wanted to tell you about the event of the season. No, not prom. I mean the event of the season for poor people. I mean the Royal Winter Surf Party, mandatory celebration festivity of surfly service. My serfs and I are total BFFs, so I've decided to throw them all a party to celebrate their lifelong mandatory service to the Royal Vanderbilts. And since I love my serfs so much, this party must be the absolute best. I spare no expense. So I'll have my serfs build an underwater grand hall for the celebration. It should only take about 12 days of non-stop back-breaking labor. Plus, we'll need decorations for the party, so I'll have some serfs get dressed up and tie themselves to the walls. So cute. And we don't want any of my serfs missing the party if their family members get sick, so we'll have to issue a decree. Serfs are no longer allowed to have families. I'm the most generous princess of all time, but of course I don't want you to think that I'm spoiling them, so I'll need your mind control classes, just to make sure we don't have any serfs insisting that they value their families or anything dumb like that. You hand over your mind control class tape to Miranda. She's so good at controlling you. It's terrifying to think about what she'll do with actual mind control powers. But who cares? You stand this watery bay. I do not. I'm just so excited. I feel like singing. Suddenly, an adorable little eel pops out of Miranda's purse. Yes, that's a great idea, Princess Miranda. Let's sing. Miranda starts belting, and the eel starts singing back up. Wow, this eel has shockingly great harmony. Ha! The seaweed is always greener. Yeah, I'm not gonna sing. In a democratic state, but my loyal serfs all love my exceedingly high tax rates. Wow. Under my rule, under my rule. Surflings know better. They'll serve me forever. Now go eat your gruel. Disgusting. What a charming little tune. Who knew that monarchy could sound so fun? Miranda bows while you clap
You're
enthusiastically. Wow, Princess Miranda, you're amazing. You have the prettiest singing voice in the whole wide world. I know, right? My execution serfs made sure that no one in the whole country was a better singer. Now let me introduce my song serf, Mr.
It's me,
Feel the Eel.
Mr. Feel the Eel.
He's kind of cute. Look at him. Look at him blush. What a sussy baka. Pleasure to meet you. I'm clever because I get to help Princess Miranda plan the winter surf party. That's right. Of course, I need my serf to do most of the preparations for the party, as I'll be entirely consumed by the planning process. The burden of leadership falls upon royalty after all. For example, I'm going to do all the difficult mental work of deciding that there will be drinks at the party. Now that I've done the first half of the work, I'll leave you two to decide what kind of drinks, and how we'll get them, and who's going to pay for them, and all of the rest of the planning. You're so smart, Princess Miranda.
I
We'll
must
take it from
depart.
here. Yay! I'll leave this to you two because I need to go recline in a velvet chaise and gaze out the window longingly. Owie, what an amazing opportunity for the death of the princess.
Good job,
Wait,
comrade.
what? No need to act. Continue. No need to act. Continue the charade, comrade. What? That's not proper sentence structure.
No need to act. Continue the charade, comrade. The tyrant
There
is
should be
is out of earshot.
There should be a comma in between act and continue. The tyrant is out of earshot. The Vanderbilt serfs have united together in hatred, and after our years of pain and toil, we shall finally send the princess straight to the depths of her watery hell. Let your loathing boil to the surface as we plan her demise. This foolish party she has planned will be the setting of our
revolution is
assassination.
here.
And while I care... Oh man, he's got a deep voice. And while I care not for what drinks fill the punch bowl, be sure not to partake. I will add in a massive dose of poison to the beverage, ensuring that all the princess's guards will be deceased in the time the party is through.
Bye,
The revolution is
comrade.
here.
This is like the quiet kid telling you not to come to class tomorrow.
Yeah, legit. I take my leave, comrade. May you dream of the end of tyranny and the end of monarchy, the end of Princess Miranda. Wahaha. Just as Mr. Feel the Eel is swimming away. Wait, how is he swimming? You're not underwater. Didn't anyone tell this eel the laws of physics? Miranda returns. I'm back! Woo, that gazing was so exhausting. I assume that you finished planning the drinks? Think fast. It'll break Miranda's heart to know her serfs are plotting to assassinate her. But you can't let her die before prom. She's the only one with a hookup for an underwater limbo. Drinking is overrated, Miranda. You can't have drinks at your party. Or do you want your serfs getting ideas? You know what? Nowadays, cool kids only drink the latest, trendiest Fanta flavor. Poison antidote. Yes. Really? Amazing. My serfs will love the Fanta. But more importantly, everyone will be talking about how I'm so trendy and tasteful. Miranda gets so excited about Poison Antidote Fanta that she ends up starring in a commercial for them, in which Miranda quells a surf rebellion with excessive force and hands a Poison Antidote Fanta to a private police force captain. It's not a great look. Now everyone is saying that I'm out of touch with the disgusting lowly peasant class. How dare they? I have great affection for the underlings who I forced to conform to my every whim. I've decided that this whole thing is your fault. Yep, that's right. This is official. Royal guilt trip. Suffer, you dummy. The guilt, it burns. Miranda quickly recovers her reputation by issuing a YouTube apology video, but you lose your sponsorship deal with Fanta, along with two fun and one money. Upsetting.
Not a YouTube apology. Me.
All right.
That weekend you find Scott gazing lovingly at a pickle.
Tell him I
A
love
sad
him.
look in his eye. Oh, hey bro. Maybe you can help me make a really tough choice. See, I really like but I'm not sure I can commit yet because I also really like this pickle. Look at it. It's so green and warty and exactly the right size for a pickle. Brian is such a good
That's not a pickle he's looking at. It's Brian's dick.
Shut up.
What?
Brian is such a good person, but this pickle is such a good pickle. I can't choose. Won't you help me? That's literally just a pickle. You can make out with Brian while also having a pickle. It's fine. Are you telling me you just throw away this pickle for a chance with Brian? A pickle like this only comes along once in a lifetime.
You better pick the top one, I swear to God.
Okay. You're telling me I can have this pickle and go out with Brian? But Coach always says you can't have your pickle and eat it too. Wait, are you saying that if I go out with Brian, I don't have to eat the pickle? Well, yes, that's a true thing, but you have no idea why he thought he would have to eat the pickle. Unbelievable! All this time, I thought I was really in a pickle, but it turns out the pickle was inside me all along. Or, I mean, outside of me. But it doesn't need to be inside of me, and I don't need to be inside of it. It's so simple. It is really simple. Way simpler than Scott's making it. But you know better than to get between Werewolf and his pickle. You gain 3 plus charm.
Sure.
I need to up my funds. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You're casually chatting with Juan, the small magical Latino cat. You start telling him that hilarious story of what happened last summer at Monster Camp. You know which one. The one involving the beehive, the blow-up doll of the president, the penguin mask, and the mystery of the Goblin King. Slowly, lots of people start joining you to hear the story. By the time you say where the Goblin King was, 100 people or so burst into hysterical laughter. You turn on a mobile app that captures all the laughter and turns it into +2 fun. Hell yeah. Around the corner, you hear the sounds of princessly singing, ew, and eelish maracas, ew, which can only mean one thing. Oh my god, why are you back? I don't like you. Get out of here. Oh, Mr. Feel the Eel, I'm just so excited for the winter surf party. I could sing. Please stop singing. I don't want you to sing anymore. Oh, I guess. I was going to say that I'm so excited I could burn down a medium-sized village, but singing is a great idea, too. Let's do it. Fuck you. A whole new surf. Mr. Field the Eel harmonizes perfectly with Miranda's feudal ballad. A whole new surf. Though you have served me through... Oh my god, I have so many Tic Tacs in my mouth I can't talk.
What the fuck?
Don't worry about it. Though you have served me through and through, as your feudal lord, if I get bored, I'll kill you and replace you. You give Miranda and her murderous eel a standing ovation. You're already standing, so technically you just started clapping, but it still counts. Wow, that was bad. Elo. Disgusting. I didn't even see you there, fellow surf. You're definitely not surf, but you're also not about to crack an eel with a hidden switchblade. Beautiful singing, princess. It's such an honor to join you in the magical wonder of songs. You know, it's times like these that I'm so happy that I have serfs. I mean, if you weren't here, who would listen to my lovely singing voice? Me? Listen to my own voice?
So sad.
I don't think so. Sniffle. Sniffle. Just the thought of Princess Miranda's songs going to waste. Wah. Oh, don't cry, Mr. Feel the Eel. I know what will make you feel better. Extensive and laborious party planning. Yeah, you're right, princess. That would cheer me up right away. I knew it. In that case, we're missing one critical thing for the winter surf party. Activities. This will likely be the only party my serfs will ever have the chance to attend, so we should make it as fun and memorable as possible. Ooh wee, I'm just bursting with ideas. Princess, we could play Shave the Princess's Neck. Each serf could shave your neck with their sharpest sword. Doesn't that sound so adorable? Oh my god, I love it. Everyone will admire how hairless my neck is. I mean, my neck is already hairless, but I guess if everyone used their sword on my neck, it will be even more hairless? What the fuck?
I have no idea.
Okay. Or we could dig a special princess pit and fill it up with the cutest animal, feral panthers. Princess Miranda, you could pet the fluffy panthers all night in your special inescapable pit. Yes, 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 Mr. Field Eel, you're a genius.
Kingdom.
Or we could simply sit you down on your gluttonous throne and read aloud one by one a list of the atrocities and injustices you have committed until Poseidon himself smites you down. Wah! Down with the Mer Kingdom. I mean, tee-hee-hee, I love you, princess. Aw, Mr. Feel the Eel, you're so precious. I didn't even know peasants could be this cute. Anyways, as I was saying, wow, a butterfly. Miranda abruptly leaves to chase the butterfly, but wait, that means you're alone with...
comrade.
Oh god. You have done well to weather the tyranny of the Vanderbilts so far, but fear not, the day of their demise fast approaches. The evil princess is falling into our trap, just as we intended. She thinks she's just choosing a party activity, but she will really choose the method of her own death. Ha! The irony is delicious as the sweat of the
Bye, comrade.
Ah, she returns. Bye, comrade. May the blood of the monarch salt the earth. Ah, fair wheel. Ah, that's so funny. Ah, party planning can be so stressful, but I feel so much better after vivisecting that butterfly. Fun fact, the most beautiful part of the butterfly is its gorgeous glistening stomach innards. Great!
Oh my god.
Oh, did Mr. Field run off again? Well, whatever. His party activity suggestions were just so pert. Can we just use one of them? Unless you had anything better in mind. Impress Miranda with a killer party activity. Well, not literally killer. Ideally, you're hoping for something fun, family-friendly, and assassination-proof. The security game. If you murder someone, you lose. You are looking for a game that serves as the opium of the people. But there is no better opium of the people than actual opium. So a game about smoking lots of opium. Hell yeah. Ew, are you suggesting letting the serfs taste the opium riches of my kingdom? Opium is a regal delicacy. What?
She is
Created
underwater.
to help rulers distressed from the difficulties of constantly having our whims catered to. Serfs couldn't handle such an experience. What could they possibly feel
What a
stressed about?
commoner.
Plus, if we allow serfs to partake in all of our finest delicacies, how will we differentiate the serfs from the royalty? It'll be madness. If the serfs wanted to try opium, why did they choose to be born poor? Miranda is deeply offended by your lack of class distinction and decides to punish you by gentrifying your apartment building. You lose your favorite neighborhood bodega as well as plus 2 creativity and 1 sharp. Wow, I hate this bitch. She just keeps coming
The
by
only
and ruining my
reason you're fucking
life.
getting her so much because you had that book.
All right.
My turn. Let's see. Alright, boldness time. That day you skipped class, intending to spend the term in the bathrooms. But you encounter 3 wild hyenas on the way here. Who the fuck runs security here? Anyway, you subdue them with the help of a hair comb. God bless the monster scouts and the idiotic scenarios they prepared you for. By the time you get to the bathrooms, you've totally gained plus 2 boldness. Despite everything...
Boldness, sucker.
I know. Despite everything else happening around you, you're just solving some Sudokus. But your mind is constantly going back to Damien. Stupid, sexy Damien and his idiotic short temper. You'd think he could even be your sweetheart, but he seems more focused on being angry 24/7. For God's sake, he's the kind of guy that could get angry at a banana. As a matter of fact, your daydreaming is interrupted by the feral screams of Damien, who seems to be insulting an actual banana. You stupid yellow fruit! What's your deal? Do you think you're richer in potassium than me? No one is richer in potassium than Damien fucking LaVey. Ah! Even for real? Stupid sex, Damien. No, you need to put a stop to this nonsense before it escalates somehow into arson. Defend the banana's honor, eat the banana! You get closer to Damien in a very cool and quiet way. Huh? Why don't you mind your own business, noob? But you don't mind your business! You eat the banana instead! What? Ugh! Oh, look at Damien. He's losing his shit again. Yeah, he was bullying the banana, but it seems like he's all bark and no bite. Not like Oz, huh? Indeed, Oz seems to be all bite for sure. Kinda sexy. It is alluring. Being all bite and not the bullying. Bullying's never alluring, nor sexy. True that, unless you're bullying a banana. I mean, who cares? That's just stupid. Damien is stupid. Hashtag winners don't bully bananas. They just eat them. Hashtag Damien is a stupid banana bully. Ah, not again! This is it. This is the last time you dare fuck with me, you bastard. On prom night, we're going to share a very special dance. Spoiler alert, it will hurt. Ooh, that's a prom fight on prom night. Damien versus Oz. Instant classic. Interesting. I might attend. Damn right! You all have tickets to watch how I reduce Oz's bones into a sad, shapeless pulp. Yas! Free tickets! Hashtag prom fight on prom night!
Aren't you gonna die?
And so you've led yourself to your own potential death. Nice. At least you gain 3+ bonus for doing so of your own violation. I know. Okay.
Sure.
If I remember this correctly.
Where's my husband? As you approach Scott and Miranda's table, you see that the entire table is covered in exotic silverware. Oh, what's this one for? That's the forking spoon. That's the fucking spoon. It's a spoon for picking up your forks so that you don't have to touch them with your fingers. And that one? That's the tuning fork. It's for making sure all your other silverware is tuned to as is proper. What about this one? That's the dairy knife. It's for milk. Wow, do people ever invent new silverwares? All the time, but none of them are any good. It would take a genius of true subtlety to improve on the existing canon. A genius of true subtlety. Genius and subtlety are your middle fucking names. You suggest the ultimate new silverware. The salad harp in hands. Yes. My favorite silverware! Egads, how crude. I know, right? My only more favorite silverwares are face and mouth. Scott, I think you are misunderstanding the purpose of silverware. No, I don't think so. Look. Scott reaches into his backpack and pulls out 2 silver hands, a silver face, and a silver mouth. He holds the hands in his hands and the face in his mouth, and devours his lunch in a highly counterintuitive way. I stand corrected. You're not standing, you're sitting. Anyways, now I gotta put on some ointment. All that silver is really bad for my skin. Scott lets you put the ointment on him. Nice. Hot.
Alright.
Alright. You know, if I remember this correctly, if I go sit with Damien, he's just gonna yell at me.
Go sit with him. Do it.
No, that doesn't work. Liam and Polly are alone at their table. They're flanked by 2 beefy hobgoblins in school security uniforms. Well, don't these 2 have bodyguards now? They aren't bodyguards, they're food guards. The typical giant spider found out we weren't eating during lunch, so he assigned guards to us because he thinks we have an eating disorder. And they do have an eating disorder. It's called being dead. Except it's not an eating disorder, it's an identity and a lifestyle. A death style! Whatever. The point is that they won't let us leave until we've eaten our food. Which will be never! And I have a meeting of the Smug Superiority Club to conduct next period. Can't be late. If you could, just figure out a way around these food guards for us. It'd be super grateful, like, in a sexy way. Well, you can't say no to that. Time to enact your fiendishly clever plan. Dump all of Polly's food onto Liam's plate. Dump all of Liam's food into Polly's plate. With all the artistic subtlety of performance artist Marina Abramovic, you pour Liam's food onto Polly's plate and threw her lap. No, this is exactly the opposite of what I wanted! But lord, what a tableau. A ghost bewildered by a mountain of unwanted food? This is perhaps my most daring food pick yet. You guys are really throwing me under the bus here, which isn't cool because being thrown under the bus is totally how I died! I don't know what you're talking about, Polly. I have clearly consumed all of my food, quite honestly and forthrightly. Lucky for you and Liam, the hobgoblins are total morons. There's no secondary theory of mine. They instantly believe Liam's ruse. Liam wished you away to the afternoon meeting of the Smug Superiority Club, where you spent hours practicing your sneers and gazing into each other's eyes. Fun. Fuck! That day during recess, you start a half-an-hour rave that goes full crazy. At one point, Juan, the small magical Latino clap, sits on a banana peel and you start laughing at him. He asks you to stop, but you don't. You laugh so hard at him that you somehow steal 2+ fun from him. Hooray! Why are we
Wow, you're
boys?
such a fucking
Oh
dickbag.
my god. Scott and Vera shoulder each other out of the way to try and get to you first. Hey! I heard Damien talking about how he's gonna beat you up at prom. Yeah, mess him up. What? Hey! I don't believe in gratuitous violence, unless I'm a werewolf, in which case, one time I ate a kindergartner. You're right, Scott. I should look into this upcoming carnage and think of a way of tizing it. I heard Polly saying Damien was giving away free tickets to watch him skinning Oz alive. Such a lack of business perspective is discouraging. That's not nice! Why haven't I received a free ticket? Maybe the not-so-nice part is the part about you being skinned alive. Anyway, Oz, what are you doing about this? Might I will interest you in some Auburn life insurance? This might be a good time to get a policy. Yeah, Oz, what are you doing about this? Won't you give us free tickets to watch Damien skin you alive? Don't be rude, bro. That's a good question. What are you doing about this? Seems like you're pretty screwed. Maybe, if you play your cards right, you can convince one of these 2 to teach you how to fight. Here's what I'm gonna do, Vera. I'm gonna give you $100 and you're gonna teach me your secret Auburn combat style. First of all, bitch, I have $7. I don't know, probably die unless I'm big, strong, good at.
No, pick the top one.
That's not gonna work.
Just do it.
No, I'm not picking that. I want Scott to teach
If
me.
you even look at Scott,
It's
I
not
will
okay.
see
No,
you
no.
alive
Bridget, it's
before
not gonna
Damien.
change anything. He's still gonna go for you. I think.
Okay, good.
I don't know. Probably die unless some big, strong, good at sports man decides to teach me how to fight. But where would I ever find such a man? Wait, I'm a big, strong, good at sports man? Me! But you know another player has been true to yourself and always chose the right option. Congrats.
Huh.
Okay, here's what you do. When Damien comes at you, just turn into a dire wolf and bite his face off. It's not gratuitous violence if it's self-defense gratuitous violence, or full moon-induced gratuitous violence. Oh wait, you can't turn into a wolf, right? That's like a werewolf thing? Oh, have you heard of punching? Well, let me explain to you how it works. After that, you have a very cool training montage where you punch lots of things. You start by punching a punching bag, but later you punch several trees. Close to the end, punching a whole tank, and you even punch your various fears and weaknesses in the face. Now you feel ready to face stupid sexy Damien in the prom fight on prom night. It will be bloody. You gain 2+2 bonus and 1+1.
Sure.
I'm gonna be in the background fucking Scott in the corner of the prom like hall, and you're gonna be getting murdered and like nobody's gonna be paying attention to me getting it on with this big fucking furry bear dude. Because you're gonna be dead and bleeding all over the place. It's gonna be great.
Either that or creative.
That day, while rehearsing for the various play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Nice. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards.
Oh,
You
no,
gain
seriously.
+2 creativity.
Oh wait, was Charm the fucking gem? I don't know what the fuck it is.
I don't know. After advertising her with the party drinks and activities, Miranda decides to officially invite you to join her party planning committee. No, I don't want to. Of course, Miranda's invitation is a official draft notice, including death threats for refusal or tardiness, and an armored guard detail to fetch you for
Greetings
immediately
and salutations!
Why is she dressed as Princess Peach?
That's more Princess Daisy.
Oh yeah, Daisy, right. I'm so glad you could make it. Welcome you two to our final official planning meeting for the Winter Surf Party. Woohoo, it's an honor to be on Princess Miranda's Divine Committee. The Surfs are so excited for the party. And I'm excited too. I can't wait to see the looks of joy on the faces of the Surfs. It warms a ruler's heart. However, there's been a slight planning setback. A few dozen Surfs had the audacity to die during their party preparation work. Something about exhaustion and chronic dehydration and horrendously inhumane work. Such icky rebellion, but don't worry, I officially uninvited any Surfs rebellious enough to die before the party, so that little matter.
This sounds like something Jeff Bezos would do.
Oh my god, you're right. Oh Jesus, that's kind of depressing. And now we move on to the main subject of our meeting, the cake. Whoa, how lucky the Surfs are that you're serving a cake. What kind of cake is it, Princess Miranda? Good question, Mr. Field Eel. We're serving many great cakes. The most anticipated one is a simple angel food cake. The two main ingredients in the cake are angels and food. It will be the most delicious cake ever. I'm told that macerated angel meat gives the most delicate, subtle flavor. I wouldn't know, of course, as my eating serfs handle all my tasting for me.
Wait, what? What?
Holy bubbles, the cake sure sounds heavenly. Princess, did you get my joke? But since the cake will be the centerpiece of the whole party, simply tasting delicious won't be enough. Once I saw a man hop out of cake at a bachelorette party. I'm unsure how he lost all of his clothes, but the effect was incredible. Yes, we'll need some kind of marvelous surprise inside the angel food cake. What kind of surprise would excite the Surfs? Perhaps a copy of our Mer Kingdom Constitution, signed headshots of the beloved princess, or coupons for extra punishments. What do Surfs even like? But Princess, you've been working so hard planning this party. Why don't you let Brian and I come up with a surprise? After all, you deserve a surprise more than anything. Aw, Mr. Field the Eel, I couldn't agree more. I shouldn't have to work hard on anything, ever. But I don't want to make it too easy on you, so I demand that the cake contains 2 surprises inside. Each one of you should come up with 1 surprise. Oh, I assure you, Princess, you'll be surprised. Your face will be painted with the shock so intense that the bells of justice shall finally ring across the watery valleys of the Mer Kingdom. Perfect! That's what I'm going for! Well then, I'll off to go. There's some typos in this game. I'm pointing them out. I'm off to go prepare my party guillotine. Oh, don't worry. It's only for tardy
Comrade
Surfs.
Feel is here.
Ugh. The leader of the Mer Rebellion. Once again, I have leveraged my political position with the princess. The stage is set for our coup. This party shall be the start of a new age, an age of reason, an age of freedom, age of the new Mer Kingdom. I shall use this ridiculous cake surprise scenario to plant a deadly and vicious assassin inside the dessert itself. When Princess Miranda slices into the cake, our assassin will slice into her. Freedom to the serfs, death to the princess. We shall toast the rise of the proletariat. I don't know what that is. Mr. Field the Eel is such a party pooper. If you wish, you could plan some kind of second cake surprise, as the princess mentioned. But whatever you do, she will not live to see it. My assassin shall end her faster than she ended the life of my brother, Mr. Jael the
Glory
Eel.
to the new Mer Kingdom.
Wait, that's Jack!
Is it?
That's Jacksepticeye!
Is it?
That
Hold
is!
up, let me...
Hold on!
Let me...
That sounded exactly like his fucking deep voice.
Yeah, he's voiced by Sean McLaughlin. I thought... I was like, that sounds familiar. Man. I shall see you on the morrow, comrade. Glory to the new Mer Kingdom. Mr. Field the Eel slithers away. Quick, come up with a counter surprise that will neutralize Mr. Field the Eel's deadly cake assassin. Very convincing propaganda in favor of royalty.
Okay.
The assassin's grandma, in order to scold him out of committing regicide.
Okay, yeah, it
grandma
says...
Kate regicide.
Yeah, it said he's been cast as Mr. Field the Eel in multiplayer, and fucking... Mr. Field the Eel, and I think it was the fucking robot, too.
Yeah, the computer-headed guy.
Yeah, he... I knew that! When I heard that deep voice, I knew
I knew-
fucking sounded familiar.
I knew he voiced the computer-headed guy. I didn't know he voiced the eel character, but I think he probably was.
It
I
was
think
the
when he
deep
was talking
voice.
about.
It was the
Yeah,
deep
I think when
voice.
he was talking about voicing the characters, he said that he voiced another character, but you'd have to like see it. Like he wasn't gonna spoil it. I think that's what he said. So he must have been talking about feel.
God.
You use your genius 1,000 times master hacking skills to infiltrate Mr. Field's eel mail account.
Yo, mail.
Wow. He has one unread message entitled, "Yes, the murder assassination of the princess. I will do it as we agreed. This is Rick the assassin." The message is from, "I love killing, but I love my grandma even more than killing. I love killing."
What the f-
Wait, what?
Wait.
I love killing, but I love my grandma even more than I love killing. At assassinforyou.com. Wow, thank God this school teaches hacking classes. Whoever thought the computer proficiency would come in handy. You easily hack the assassin's ancestry.com account. His password is Grand Mall. And make friends with his real-life actual grandmother. Her name is Bertha, and she's fucking amazing. You bond with Bertha over the immorality of killing monarchs, and you also have an amazing time listening to her stories about being a nurse in the last Merperson war. Bertha totally agrees to hide in the cake during the party and have a heart-to-heart chat with her grandson. She also teaches you how to play cribbage. You gain +2 boldness and 1 smart. Nice.
The Monster Prom. I'm first. Okay. Let's...
What's up?
I am so fucked.
Yes, do it.
Go for Scott.
bro.
Look at them, they're so cute. I gotta take a screenshot. They're actually super cute.
Are...
Sure.
They're one for you first.
Well, that was unexpected. Don't be silly, Brian. This is no time to be asking about prom and other commoner celebrations. It's time for the Royal Winter Surf Party, mandatory celebration festivity of surfly service. Yes, my princess, it will be a party to die for. Aw, Mr. Field the Eel, your words are so kind and completely devoid of any underlying meaning. Indeed. Oh boy, you hope your efforts to disarm all of Mr. Field the Eel's plans for the assassination have worked. The day the party happens, then your plans fail. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Did Jack just said glory to her stuff. That's a fucking Papers, Please reference. Jesus Christ. You've been such a lazy and stupid party planner that you weren't even able to stop an assassination. A rebellious faction from the Mer Kingdom serfs arises and ends Miranda with no mercy. Cool, I didn't like her anyways. I didn't care about her, I didn't give a shit. Such party
Alright.
poopers.
My turn now. In your cockiest voice, you remind Damien the two of you have a date on prom night. Yeah, fucker, it's a date! Prom night arrives, and your ball is even scheduled in the official program. A crowd is ready and waiting for your fight.
Crazy bastard!
Oh god! And damn do you start fighting. All the advice proves useful and you put up a hell of a good fight. Punch after punch, you start to see the thrill in Damien's eyes, and he seems almost ecstatic to have found a worthy adversary. Deep down inside, you know violence is never the answer, and yet all the sweat and blood and physical contact is driving you crazy. Then, in the middle of that intense tangle of violence, you start making out. Apparently, a good beating was the ultimate turn for Damien. How is it that everything is ultimately about sex when it comes to young people? People start leaving because apparently witnessing free violence is okay, but witnessing a very intense and physical demonstration of love is somehow wrong. So you take your prom fight to the bathrooms. It turns out that somehow the sex is even more violent than the fight. Even some of your ribs end up broken, but damn, was it worth it.
I didn't get to fuck Scott. I got one of my classmates murdered, so that's cool.
Oh, that's the secret.
And now I'm upset about
The world
it.
is just a canvas
but-
for you to set on fire. Oh my fucking god!
I'm so sad.
Oh shit, her fucking Miranda died. It was hard
Yeah,
to deal with it.
Miranda
Just Miranda. It was
Miranda
hard to
died.
deal with it. It reminded you that life is something precious, always to be cherished, as you never know when it will be gone. There was a lot of discussion about the Mer Kingdom coup. Nobody could deny that the Vanderbilt crown has always imposed a violent tyranny over their kingdom while ruling with an iron fist. They've caused suffering to many, and you caught yourself more than once thinking about Mr. Field the Eel and the rest of the rebellion made a valid point, even it was through extreme means. And Miranda wasn't free of guilt. She was always prone to be merciless towards her subjects, who seemed to be less than sentient beings to her. So maybe the coup was the last desperate cry for help from people who deserve freedom and justice as much as anyone else. Maybe violence was the only language in Vanderbilt Crown knew. Maybe they left the rebellion no other choice. And yet, even if imperfect to horrendous depths, she was still Miranda. You loved her no matter her faults, and then, all of a sudden, she was gone. Yes, her death might have been for the better of the Mer Kingdom masses, but you miss her.
I don't miss her. Good.
That was a really dark ass. Damn, that was dark.
I didn't get to fuck my boy.
Like fuck.
Is it fucking everyone at the funeral?
See, look what you did. What you
I
did,
have
all
no
because you had to
regrets.
pick up that dumbass book. There's me.
It just happened, man.
It
I just
just
bought the mystery gift and it was just there.
You just had to pick up that fucking book.
It ain't my fault. Ooh,
Mm.
are they making out? Is that people making
No,
out?
that was
That's
they were
big-ass
fucking.
tiger.
So she was crying on her shoulder. The cat bitch was crying on her shoulder.
Oh. Who cared about Miranda?
That was they were.
Dumb bitch.
That was their friends.
Lame.
There's literally no music to accompany this shit.
Yeah, it's just dead silent. There probably is music, but I just turned it down so much.
No, like there is supposed to be music here, and there's like literally none. I don't hear shit.
Yeah, because I turned it down all the way because copyright.
Well, no, I literally can't hear the music at all, cause my music's like loud as fuck. I can't hear it.
I don't know, man.
Damn, you really had to go.
I'm just happy.
You're happy that
because,
she's dead.
I was gonna say I'm happy there's no music because that'd be a copyright claim, but yeah, I'm also happy she's dead because she was annoying as hell, and because of her, I
And
didn't get to
memory
fuck
of Miranda
Scott.
Vanderbilt. You got her
She's younger than
killed.
you.